I'm gonna give you guys a video of like a walk around of the whole car. People have been asking. I haven't really posted much. I got my check engine light in there. That comes with the control pack. It's just the wire. You run a power and a ground to the light, and it'll kick on if there's an issue, any type of code. The light will just come on. Then obviously you got to check it. Running a T56 from a 04 Cobra with the 26 spline input shaft and a center force DFX clutch with the stock T56 bell housing. So 89 original 4-cylinder, manual windows, manual brake kit from Maximum Motorsport. Still need to get the pedal cover for that. In my other video I had the GPS speedometer gauge. That thing is garbage. I don't recommend it. It takes forever to connect. You run like a little antenna just to make it simpler. It takes forever to connect, and when it does connect, every now and then it'll lose signal. Like every 5-10 minutes it loses signal. So I just got this one. It goes directly to the T56. I thought it was going to be a lot harder. That's why I ran the GPS one. This one is actually cheaper, and I believe a lot more accurate once you calibrate it. And then you could calibrate it once you change gear ratios and tire size and all that. But pretty much it's just power ground signal. I used the stock pigtail from the automatic harness that was on the Foxbody, and I just cut one, grounded that, and then ran the other one to the signal wire on here. Start it up for you guys. I was having an issue before. It would struggle to start when the car was warmed up already. I added a ground from the battery to the frame, a really thick one, from the battery to the frame, and then bolted it to the frame, and then from that same bolt I ran it from there to the block. So I figured instead of running one long wire from the battery to the block, I ran from the battery to the frame, and then from that same mounting point to the frame to the block. And that seems to have taken care of all the issues I had with the car not wanting to start when it warmed up. Right now it's warm. I just drove here, so. Idle smooth. I'm still running the stock control pack tune. It's actually been pretty good. The only thing I don't like is that it doesn't redline. So, I mean, it'll keep going. Obviously, this only goes to 7, but when I had the tablet that was reading straight from the computer, it would go, I mean, I took it accidentally to like 77, 75. I doubt it's making any power up there. So I think 72, 73, 74 would be a good shifting point. Here's the actual car itself. The interior is actually really clean. I'm not really a big fan of the blue vinyl, but I mean, it's so clean I might just leave it. Open the trunk, show you guys that too. It's a Moroso battery tray, or a battery box, whatever you want to call it. This is a thick ground that I added because originally I only had this one, and the car was struggling to start. I ran this one all the way to the frame, and then from the frame to the block. Batteries in here, just a regular Walmart battery, BHT. Shut off switch right here. I got an on-off sticker underneath the plate, so in case I ever go to the track, which I probably will this weekend, I just shut it off from there. It's actually really quiet with the cats. It's actually really quiet, so it doesn't really get loud until you really get on it. Probably like after 3,000 RPMs, and that's when it'll get loud. But for the most part, it's really quiet like that. See if you can hear it. Has long tubes, Bbk X-Pipe with 2 high flow cats. And just a cat back. In the rear I have welded torque boxes, actually welded to the frame, and then I have the torque box reinforcement plates as well, so it should be fine. Running 373s with the T56 is actually really cool. I don't really use 6th gear too often unless I'm in like going long distance. And then in the rear I'm running baseline with the relocated uppers, solid bushings all around. Relocated uppers, adjustable lowers. I got the pinion angle set at -2. These are just the tires I drive around with every day. 255 60s, 15. Mickey Thompson R's. They actually hook up really good. The car does not lose traction at all. Like even if I try, I won't even break loose. I got strange adjustables all the way around on all 4 corners. Still need to do separate connectors, and I might do coilovers too. AC isn't working yet. I haven't had it installed yet. I have the pump on there, but I gotta make the custom line, so still need to do that. Let me open the hood real quick. All right, so one thing I'll tell you guys is about the electric fan. With the control pack, it kicks on around 175, 180 degrees, and then it's not gonna turn off anymore after that, because obviously the car is never gonna get that cold again. So that's the kick on point. What I'm gonna have the tuner do is kick it up to maybe like 185, 190. That when the fans kick on, it'll actually be able to cut back off again. Because as of right now, it kicks on and it doesn't turn back off at all until you turn the car off or until it cools down. I was able to cut up the stock airbox. I got to pull an air in from the front. Had to cut it up to get it to fit. It's a 2016 GT motor with the S197 reservoir and the Thunderbird, like 96 Thunderbird fan. Stock AC compressor from the s550. I'm gonna have custom lines made and run that to the Foxbody stuff. Just BBK long tubes, that's it. Cheapest ones you can get. Maximum Motorsport manual brake kit. Nothing really too fancy or anything yet. Just a stock car. Hopefully I'll be able to go to the track this weekend. Saturday I'm supposed to go. I'm hoping it'll at least go like maybe 11.3, 11.4, 11.5 as is with the drag radials. Once I get it tuned and really hook up the suspension and really get it to hook up, it should go like 11 flat, maybe 10s after a tune and all that. Just a stock motor. With a tune, I'm hoping at least like an 11.2. I'd be happy with that. I'm not really trying to be all go all out with the car and like try to make it as fast as possible. I'm not tripping as long as it's, you know, clean, reliable, got a little bit of balls. It's all right. Stock Foxbody clutch cable. Got a AJE K member with the AJE motor mounts. I recently added the bump steer kit because the way you have to use the offset rack bushings for the rack, it makes the outer tie rod sit at a weird angle. So I got the QA1 tie rod. Little Darth Vader that my son gave me like 6 Mustangs ago. Really quiet. See if I get you guys a exhaust video right now. Put the phone down or something over here.